Of your partisan politics, you can get behind. She is the mayor of Amphibiville, and she's doing big work packed in a little small package.
Making her mark on the world, and it's all because of her love of frogs. She's even attracted the attention of Neil Bush, the son and brother of 2 U.S. presidents. Here is part of a recent quote on his Facebook page. Trinity Favazza is no ordinary 11-year-old. Her unique passion for frogs, salamanders, and toads is making an impact in her community. She was named a Point of Light winner. Our Paula Tutman got up with this very special young lady.
So start with how cool Amphibiville at the Detroit Zoo is. So this is a Japanese giant salamander, and it's about this big, just one of the many amphibians you'll actually see here. But this place isn't just about showing amphibians, it's about preserving them. And they have a very big advocate packed into a really little body. The residents of Amphibiville are well represented. The Gulfusian poison dart frog of Costa Rica, the lemur tree frog, the Kahansi spray toad. They may not have voting rights, but live harmoniously inside the National Amphibian Conservation Center, inside the Detroit Zoo. Called Amphibiville, every 2 years, a child under the age of 12 is made mayor, a largely ambassador position. But when Trinity Favazza took the reins as mayor, she turned the role into something else entirely.
Well, as being the mayor of Amphibiville, I've promised to take care of the amphibians and their habitat and keep them clean and healthy.
She is a princess among frogs, an advocate who proves children should be seen and heard, and her voice is mammoth when it comes to the tiny creatures she represents.
Well, they are an indicator species, so they can tell if there's a change in the environment before humans can, and they are more sensitive to the environment.
She has loved animals her entire life, but her soft spot is for frogs and amphibians. Inside her Shelby Township home, her own menagerie of excitingly, intricately, delicately painted frogs that she deeply, deeply loves.
These ones with the colors, it helps them protect from their predators. It'll keep their predators away.
She became interested hanging out at creeks and marshes with her father, who also appreciates nature.
These would be toxic in the wild because of their diet. In captivity, their diet is fruit flies.
The work she's done as mayor of Amphibiville, she's winning awards and commendations for her work in amphibian conservation.
She won an award from the Environmental Protection Agency, an Environmental Youth Award, and then locally with Michigan government, she had a week devoted to amphibians.
The National Amphibian Conservation Center, or Amphibiville, does not just display frogs. It is a center for reproduction and release of endangered species. And so the work Trinity is doing has global implications.
Amphibians need help, and to have somebody her age putting so much devotion forth, she's a huge role model.
But for Trinity, it's not about her. It's all about the frogs. Paula Tutman, Local 4.
By the way, the position of mayor is usually 1 2-year term, but Trinity was the first to be given 2 terms because of her accomplishments. She's got another year to go, and look at how much she has already done. Still ahead, first